Welcome back to 13C. Today we're taking a look at some upgrades done to this old SAR1 by the man himself, Marc Krebs of Krebs Customs, and we're going to get into that interview and install and talk with him in just a second. I just wanted to run over this really quick function-wise so you could see it here. This is up front their short UFM rail, and on the back here the M4 stock adapter, QD end plate, mil-spec buffer tube, and this Magpul CTR stock on here. This nice and solid back here. There is, here I'll try and hold it by the front here so you can see this. This thing is nice and solid, very well put together, mounts up really nice, and as well as the front, this front rail is rock solid. You can see me trying to torque it here, and we can't get any movement out of it that way either. Anyway, let's put a few rounds through it and then get to the talk with Marc Krebs himself. Also, while we're out here today, we're doing a little more work with our Red Army standard ammo here. We've been using this for a while now. I think we're actually going to try and put it through its paces here to give you guys a better review on it. We've got a lot of comments on it, so stick around for that in another video. Welcome back to 13C. Today, we're out at Krebs Customs. We're in their facilities here, their shop, and I've got the one and only Marc Krebs with me. Today, I brought two of my personal AKs out here today, 74 and a 47. And we're going to do a few modifications to them. What are a couple of things we're going to be taking a look at today?
Well, we're going to look at our IMS system, which is not really an installation thing. As far as the installation parts go, we've got our high visibility sight, our PEEP sight, we've got our short and long rail forend, we've got our M4 stock adapter, and safeties of different sorts.
All right, well, very cool. All right, guys, definitely stick around. We're going to check a bunch of those things out. Some of this may be divided up into a couple different videos, so you may need to check back if this is just one portion. Check 13cgunreviews.com and, of course, the YouTube channel as well. Well, let's get to work.
Okay. We checked to make sure the gun's unloaded. We field stripped it. This is very easily installed. Basically, all you do is hook up the tongue and groove portion of your rail, tuck it in, draw in your forend flange, lock it into position. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a 1032 screw that is supplied with a little washer that is meant to deform once you get it pressed up tight against your forend flange. It's giving me a little bit of a problem right now. Gotta kind of hold it back. Okay, there we go. Now, one of the ways that you'll notice that this tilts your forend flange back, but that is actually what holds it tight to the gun and keeps it concentric with the bore or centered to the bore. You want to cinch it down nice and tight. All of this should be cleaned out with a degreaser and Loctited before installing it. I'm omitting those processes to make this a little bit quicker on video. Once this is in, you feel it, it's nice and rigid. So we need to strip the gas tube, so I'm going to put it in the vise. Okay, and what you do is you hold on to the flat portion in the back, you rotate this 180 degrees and pull it straight off the bottom. So now I'm going to just take it and install it like I normally would, or you would, and it locks in there. Now, once again, we clean out all the areas with the acetone or lacquer thinner to clean out any oil or contaminants that might be in there. And it's all of our rails are provided with the correct style Loctite to use and whatnot. And we screw it into the side. I like to put them all on to where they're reasonably tight, or you can feel the screw stop, and then at that point use the short portion of the wrench and torque them all in there evenly as possible, which would be done either with the torque wrench or your human torque wrench, which is your hand, and the spring and the Allen wrench. And then you are ready to put the gun back together. Now, this is not readily field strippable in the true sense of the word, you know, without using tools or whatnot. So what we do is we give you a bottle brush that will reach down in all the way here to clean out your gas system. And then just put it back together like normal. And you are installed and ready to go, and you can put all the accoutrements you want on it. Mr. Coffee, drink gimbal, you know, put a pack of cigarettes on there, all kinds of good shit. What I'd like to show you now is how to install one of our M4 stock adapters. First thing you need to do is remove both screws from the stock, the one that's covered by the top cover, and then also the one out on the end of the tang. This one has already had the screw removed from the trunnion portion, so I'm gonna bear down on that. Now, when you do this, it's good to put your gun in a padded vise. This helps you get purchase, and it makes you not round off screws and mess stuff up. So, oh, well, that was easy. A lot of times you got to come in here with a nylon punch or something and actually knock these out. A lot of times they're corked in. What I'm going to do is slide this in here. Oh wait, first we need to take off the grip, because the grip also holds on this insert with the T-nut. Damn, Joe, you gotta Loctite your shit more here. It's all loose stuff here, buddy. Okay. All right, we got that out. I'm gonna flip the gun back over. What I do is I'll slide this in the back. May need a couple of taps. Depending on some guns actually have the trunnion drift enough that it won't give you enough space, and you have to actually remove a little bit of material from it. We got it snugged up against the receiver. We have a 1/2 inch 1032 socket head Allen cap screw, and we put that in there. Once again, all these products are given with little bottles of Loctite and all of that, and you want to properly degrease all this stuff. Cinch that in there nice and tight. Then drop your T-nut down on there. A lot of times you can use your wrench for a guide on this to just let it slide down there and fall into position. Take it out. Put your finger over the T-nut. Align it. Get it started. Once again, you use blue Loctite on this. Get it nice and firm. And then what we got here is we got a AR-15 buffer tube, castle nut, and the BMC sling adapter, and also a back plate for staking your castle nut in. What you do is slide all this stuff to the rear, spin your tube until it stops, then you rotate it until it indexes properly. Boy, we're not. Okay, one out. Put this in. Screw this forward. And in just a second here, I'm going to show you how to torque and stake these so that you do it correctly without any messing up. Okay. What I've got here is I've got this gun in a vise with vise jaws that are ground and smooth to hold on to these tubes without scratching them. What we're going to do is rotate down until we hear the click. Okay, we are at 45 pounds now. Now, what I'm going to do is, if you'll notice, right here there is a mark. And what we're going to do is we're going to reach in there about 2/3 of the way on the width of that band. And smack it. And what that does is pushes the metal into there so that you do not have the need for Loctite or anything like that. And then we'll put a little cold blue over it, and we'll then neutralize it with rust neutralizer, and the rest is just sliding on the buttstock and reassembling the gun. And there you have it, a refurnitured gun using Krebs and Magpul in the sorted Bravo company, and then AR-15 parts makers parts. And there you have it.
That looks sharp. Mark, thanks so much for having us out here today. Excellent time, and it's always great to see you. This, of course, looks like a completely different rifle. Now, this is that SAR1. We've got the UFM Short Rail on here, and then on the back we have the M4 stock adapter for this. You can put, this is a Magpul CTR that's on here right now. Just completely changes up this rifle from the way it looked, and definitely adds to its functionality quite a bit. You're holding the other rifle we did here today. Why don't you give us a brief rundown again over what all we put on there?
What we did was we fit and adjusted the Mark 6 safety. We put on one of our 1,000-meter peep sights, and we also installed the long UFM rail. And
that is
one, about it.
That is one solid rail and locks up exactly. There is right now trying to get this to move. It's on there rock solid. That is, for a full length rail like that to lock up that tight, that is pretty impressive.
No, thanks.
Anyway, guys, if you only saw one part of this video, definitely go ahead and check out the other ones. Probably want it to be in 2 parts, possibly 3. 13cgunreviews.com. Definitely check out Krebs Custom. We'll put links down below and over on the website. Otherwise, guys, thanks again. We really appreciate your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions, and stay safe.